Hi boys, this is another video. I just wanted to make another video just to capture some good things, but mostly bad things that we're doing on here. So this is actually a game from February 25th. This game spoiler alert, we lost 2-0. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. And here's our face off. So Brandon challenging there, he did good, he hit the ball. Tony a little bit late. A little bit late on that. I don't know how late. Let's see. So it's Brandon. So the guy's already hitting the ball. And you're barely off the ground. I mean, I kind of get the concept. I probably would have done the same thing. Brandon probably would have done the same thing. So it's not the end of the world as long as you have backup. And I'm right here. So kind of sucks is that since I had to be there, Brandon didn't have the time to get back. Brandon, that you should have been center there, in my opinion. But I mean, it's hard to tell at that point. So, okay. Tony, I don't know what you're doing. Ball's still on their side. We should be pushing this, put pressure on them. We shouldn't be going back to our side just yet. And that's why I had to jump in, because I saw you didn't go for it. So I had to try to, push myself. So we're playing, Brandon's pushing the ball. I push with Brandon. I watched this once already, so I already know what's going on here. Brandon's pushing the ball. So here, I'm getting the boost. Actually, no, I actually don't get the boost. I skip the boost because I'm going to be collecting pods to try to get center. You should already be moving up. But, oh, this is not the one. This is not the one. Oops. Ignore that part. So, we're all playing here. Brandon's center. He didn't go for that. That was a good job by Brandon. Guy was already going to get it. I'm not center, but the guy's already there anyway. It doesn't matter. Ball in rotation. Oh, this is the one. So, I'm falling with Brandon. You're really behind right now. And you hesitate to come with us. I'm just trying to understand where the hesitation is coming from, because you should be pushing the ball with us. Because here's what's going to happen. You even pulled back too a little bit. I don't know why. Here's what's going to happen. Brandon demoed. I made a good pass. And no one's there. You're way too far away from the play. Come a little bit closer. Because here I am. I'm coming back right now. It doesn't take me. It takes me max 3-4 seconds to come back to our field, to come back to our net. Front flips. You don't need boost. Front flip. I want to express another thing too. And this is all of us I want to express. When you are trying to follow rotation, get behind the person from because I feel like we're cutting in front of each other too much. So I charged it because no one is there. And Brandon's not going to get a good hit on that. You shouldn't be on the wall. So here I get a good hit. But now Brandon's going to turn around. But you fall, now you're in front of Brandon. So you're just taking now the lead. So now that's going to be your ball. That would have been Brandon's ball. You should be going around Brandon. You should see him as like, oh shit, I just cut in front of Brandon. Whoops. Obviously, I would stay there at that point, but just keep in mind that, just watch who's there. Like, you can take ball cam off for 1 second. You can say like, oh shit, Brandon's at net. Let me get behind him, because he's gonna charge it, and now I'm the guy at net. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Now I gotta get back. That was kind of just lucky there, but I feel like that's something that shouldn't be missed. Really miss it. So, I know Brandon's still there. You and I are pushing this ball, but notice how Brandon is moving up. He's moving up because he thinks that there's going to be a play happening, but he's not totally staying at net. So I see a ball coming back. I'm trying to get back now. I'm going to be that goal. And now, I just hate myself sometimes because I'm always thinking about, oh shit, I need boost. But you can see, if I just follow this row of pods to the middle, I would have had 36 to 48 boosts. I don't know how much was that at a time. So I just wasted more time. So, I'm trying to, keep push the ball into our side. I feel like this is another thing too. You're assuming that the ball is going to go up the wall. Let me just go here. You totally assume the ball was going to go up the wall. I can tell from this angle the ball is not going up the wall. I can promise you. Because once the ball hits that corner, it's going to bounce. The more you play the game, the more you'll understand where the ball is going to lie. How the ball is going to bounce off the wall. And I know it's one of the hardest things to grasp. Because you think it's going to go up the wall, but it's not. Just take your time with it. No need to rush it. If you just trying to see. If you just stayed right there and let the ball hit the wall, you would have been able at least to get up in the air and put the ball back in their side. Except now the ball's over your head. Brandon's in the bad decision. No one is at net. Because I think I'm on their side. I really shouldn't be on their side, but Noah's at net now. Brandon missed. But that's the goal. To be fair, Brandon should have hit that. I don't know how much would have done, but Brandon should definitely hit that. He just totally missed. So, another thing, I'm gonna exclaim. Notice how I'm doing a flip. I'm collecting these in this rotation. Notice how I'm gonna flip and collect these pods. I want to get to the ball with Brandon as soon as possible. You should always be this close when you're cheating. Cheating is like being that second person who's like following, essentially. You should always be this close, because then you'll have the opportunity to make a play like that, but unfortunately the guy saved it. Okay. So, I could have done one of two things here. I could have just trusted you guys, and because we're all together at this point. And I don't know if I noticed you two, but we were all together. was like, if I don't hit this ball, my man here is scoring. So luckily, oh no, actually no, he got boost. So luckily I got hit this ball. Brandon hit it. You gotta hit the ball there. I know it's rough. It's one of those, you know, read off the walls again, but you just have to hit the ball there. Give us time, because right now Brandon and I are trying to get back in rotation. Luckily Brandon got back in time. You did good there by not going for it. You didn't go for it. You didn't double commit. That's good. You saw Brandon. I'm assuming you saw Brandon, and he made the play on the ball. I still... We're pushing the ball. You shouldn't be at net. You should be up a little bit more. You should be where this guy is. Where this Drip Junior guy is. Because now you're late to the party. And you're just driving front flips. Do your front flips. Get momentum with your car. So you're on that side. I don't have to tell you what's going to happen here. You already know what's going to happen here. He beat you to the ball. He had the height. I would have just let this go. Trust your teammates. We're behind you. I totally had your back. And Brandon totally had my back. That's why I left that for him. It was a shit hit, but... Oh, another thing. I strongly... First of all, he's already up in there and you're not. I strongly don't encourage. You do not have... Remember that the YouTube video that I sent probably like 2 months ago? Probably more than that. About, you know... What was it? Some things you shouldn't do in Rocket League. This is one of them. I have view of the ball. Here's my view. Me seeing you go up for that, I can't do anything. I cannot do anything because now I have to wait to see where the ball's gonna go now. I would have challenged this and kind of would have sucked too because I had no help whatsoever. So, and plus, I don't think your aerial skills are good enough to where you can hit this ball to the corner. With time, it will be better. But you should have left this ball for me to hit. Because then, situation that like, you know, I kind of just don't know what to do at that point. I could, luckily the ball hit the, not the post, what is it, the wall? Backboard. Ball hit the backboard, but now I have to make a quick decision because you're up, you're backwards. And hopefully I hit it. Yeah, that should have been your ball, Tony. I don't know why Brandon threw there. So we're playing. I think here's another thing too. You have to see the field. That guy totally missed. Take your time. Take your time. Don't rush into things. Like you see sometimes Brandon and I kind of, you know, try to control the ball all over her car. Just take your time. Let the ball bounce, then hit it. Don't try to go for an aerial like that. Because, I mean, you missed. So, actually, I think you hit it, but it was just a really hit. Oh no, you didn't hit it at all. Here's where Brandon. I don't know what Brandon knew, but look at these guys right here. Look at that and that. It's just an accuracy thing, Brandon. You just have to be just a little more accurate with that. I don't know if it was just a lot of pressure, but just you know you have an open net. I know you see an open net. And the fact that you shanked that probably just killed you a lot because we could have been tied and we're not. So just don't rush into it. I know it happens, but don't rush into it. Just relax. Just focus on, getting enough power on the ball to where it reaches the net so that the other team doesn't save it. Okay, this is Brandon's ball. He waited patiently. And this is where I want to say a good thing. You did the right thing here, Tony. You saw Brandon didn't go up for that. And you saw it was coming to the left side. So that's when you're driving your car to the left side. Let's keep the pressure. Because we're on their side of the field. Let's keep the pressure. That's why you pushed that. And that was a great push. That was a great push. You went from center to left side of the field. The thing is, here's me. Because of my lack of confidence. So now it's just you two up there, and I'm trying to get back. Now I'm behind Brandon. That was a good save. Brandon kind of missed there. That was a good challenge though. That was a really bad hit. And this is another thing too. The bad hits are killing us. Because if the guy's going to be right there, he's going to play mind games with, in this case, me. And try to see if he can get a goal. You're basically just setting him up real easily. And here I am, I'm not really alone. I see Brandon's got my back. Until he doesn't. So, in that case, I don't know if Brandon had boost here. I mean, I know he was discombobulated for a second, but it was just a really, really hard play. And I'm just trying to figure out where... okay, so this is... You're focused too much on hitting the ball. Focus on where it might land. Try to like predict where he's going to hit it instead of trying, going for the actual ball itself. Because you could have aerialed, towards our net where he's going to obviously hit the ball. He's going to hit the ball towards our net. It's just up to you to predict, where he's going to hit it. Because you're the one that... Brandon and I are discombobulated. You had probably the best angle out of this. And all was needed to be done was just go towards the net. And try to make an aerial. And try to predict where he is going to hit the ball. I mean, if he makes it in, that's fine. But at least you made the effort to try to predict where he's going to hit it at our net. Instead of just going up for on their end. And that's what kind of... And I don't think I had to lose at that point either. So, I mean, I told you it was 2-0, so it stays 2-0. This is another thing. Bad hits. Or misses. That's a really... Actually, this is actually a really good example. It's coming at you. Just hit it with the nose of your car. No need to flip into it. You have wide open space right over here. Just hit it. Get some power on it. Let the ball go into the air. Maybe Brandon and I can make a play, which we are right here. Don't flip it, because if you flip it into it, you're going to keep the ball on the ground. Let's keep the ball in the air. You should have just hit it with your, right here. Just hit it with the nose of your car. You can, and I feel like the more you get used to this, you can hit it with at a certain angle. So you would hit it with the corner of the front of your car. The left corner of your car, you can hit it. You know? Except, there was a whiff here. I don't mind this challenge, because I don't mind it. I kind of like it because no one was at net. Not challenge. I don't mind the aggressiveness at that point. No one was at net, so try to give us time to get back in net. So here's Brandon. Here's me. Did it again here. I'm cutting in front of Brandon. He's already in net. And you get right in front of him. You have to get behind him. When I'm coming back, I take a quick second. Get off ball cam. Just maybe 1.5 seconds. Get off ball cam. See where my teammates are at. And then put my ball cam back on. Because I okay, Brandon's at net. Let me get behind Brandon. I would have... Actually, no, this is probably another thing here, too. Same concept. You had the time in the world. You had absolute time. Do a flick. Like flick with the nose of your car. Don't do a flip. There's no reason to do a flip there. And the ball was bouncing a little bit. You probably got a lot of air than that. Do a flick. With the nose of your car. There's no reason for you to flip into that ball to hit it. There really was no reason. You probably could have done a nice flick with your car. If you were accurate, you probably would have made it towards net. And then here's me. I would have had your back. I would have, tried to done a play depending on where the ball landed. So here's Brandon.
60 seconds left on the clock.
I like that play. You obviously were there. I like the play here. I mean, you hit it. It's fine. I like this play. You're probably thinking, why didn't that go up here? Because I saw him up. I'm not going to go for that. And I trust that I have backup. By the way, I think I cut in front of Brandon here. No, we kind of this was simultaneous, so this was just a really bad, bad placemat. We have to be quicker. We have to, put pressure on them. This is the time. We have 39 seconds. We're down 2-0. We have to put the pressure on them. We can't just keep playing back. It's essentially, think of it as hockey. We're pulling the goalie because we want to put pressure on the other team. So, unfortunately, if they score another goal, then obviously that's going to be it. But at least we're trying to apply pressure to them. And we're being aggressive on offense because we need to score 2 goals in 39 seconds.
30 seconds left on the clock. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Brandon Allen wins this challenge, by the way. I understand what he's trying to do. He's already up there. You're not even off the ground yet. You're not even off the ground yet. I feel like you should have saw him too. You should have at least saw him one up, and if you saw him one up, he's like, okay, I can't go for this. Let me see if my pal Tony can make a play. See, but then Tony here, flipping here is okay. Except, you know, I want you to flip more of the nose of your car. I feel you flip more of the bottom of your car. But flipping here is okay, because you get more power when you flip when the ball's in the air. When the ball's on the ground, just hit it. Just absolutely hit it. That's it. I hope, at least, you know, watching this, and, you know, you'll be like, oh shit, let me work on, you know, how can I help my teammates? This goes for all of us. How can I help my teammates be successful? How can the three of us be successful? I'm not talking about like grand checks, but at least, you know, go on some winning streaks. I believe we can all be champs. I have believed that Brandon could be a freaking champ in twos. But I rather believe that we can all be champs. It's just working on our basic mechanics. And whether it's, you know, taking the time going to free play, drive the ball with your car. Control the ball with your car. I'm not saying like, you know, juggle the ball on top of your car. That's not what I'm saying. Control the ball with your car. Drive around in free play with the ball. Just play around and see what you can see how much you control, and then at some point do like an aerial from goal to goal. Just stay up in the air. Don't touch the ground until you reach the other side of the net. Just learn how to do your aerial. It's just staying up in the air. And I know there's some training guides, training packs that, you know, show you these mechanics as well. I just don't know what they are, but yeah, this is something you could just take 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. Just work on, you know, playing with the ball in free play. And I promise you, you will be a much better player. Work with your teammates as well. We always have each other's back. You just need to understand that we will always have each other's back. And if we don't, then we're just gonna look, you know, it's like, oh shit, I should have had you back there and I didn't, and that's my fault. But we have to have each other's back. And we can't be passive, and we can't keep hesitating. There's a lot of instances where we keep hesitating. We can't keep hesitating. Just don't overthink it. Just do it. But do it smartly.